What's up, my little rebels? It is me, Amber Nye, and I'm so happy to finally be back here on YouTube. So if you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning along with me, thank you so much for being patient and sticking this year out and continuing to support me. I so very much appreciate it. I know I've been gone from here for a little bit because I was struggling mentally. But honestly, after my last video that I put out last year, everything just got so kind of hectic between our moving here to Cincinnati in June, and then during the summer we just had kind of a whole month before Jake actually had to start his new job. So we just took some time to explore our new city and have some family time that we hadn't had in a very long time. It had also still been a bit of a process trying to kind of get through my mother-in-law passing from COVID. We just needed some time to just heal as a family, and things are a lot better now. Thankfully, I can think of her and not cry anymore. I'm finally in a really good headspace where I can get back to doing some longer format videos and deep dives that I can't really give to you guys on my Instagram or TikTok. So again, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. So make sure, if you have not already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will be notified whenever I got new videos up. I will do a really quick little life update for you guys. So we absolutely love Cincinnati. We are about 10-15 minutes from downtown, and there's just so much to do here between the amazing parks and the museums and the zoo. Hello, Fiona the hippo. Obsessed with her, okay? Sports, there's an amazing, fantastic food scene. We are foodies. We are loving it. Really enjoying just going out and experiencing new stuff. There's so much diversity and culture here, and it's just like a really great place to raise a family. So yeah, we're pretty set on staying here. This is where we went to put down our roots, and Target is also literally a minute from my house. So I am in heaven. Also, can we just take a minute to appreciate all this natural light that I have in my house? Literally, I'm so happy I'm not in the deep dark woods anymore. I mean, it is a cloudy day today, and I've still got this amazing natural light. The girls are thriving in their new schools. I got an actual Peloton like the week after we moved in, and it's been absolutely life-changing for me. If you follow me on Instagram, you know. I had a pretty big grand mal seizure in September in the middle of the night. Thankfully, Jake was home, so he knew what to do. Like, the ambulance came and everything. I don't remember none of it. I just woke up in the hospital in my t-shirt and my undies, and Jake was like, "Hi, you had a seizure and you peed on yourself." I've been on 2 of the 3 local news stations down here already. I had a major DIY hair bleaching fail that went viral on TikTok, and I got Brad Mondo's attention, and so I got this wolf cut, and we went purple to fix it. A really quick note before we get started, if you follow any of us anti-mlm advocates and creators on any of our socials, you will know that the FTC is asking for public comments for a new rule that they are proposing when it comes to certain types of businesses to present an accurate report of earnings potential for people in need of a stream of income. Businesses like Uber Eats or DoorDash, Instacart, those other like 1099 gig work sort of jobs, but most importantly, multi-level marketing companies. We have less than 30 days now to get all of our comments in, and you do not have to have been in an MLM to submit a comment. You can go to mlmchange.org for steps on how to submit your comment and exactly what they are looking for in a comment. My friend Kayla over at Real Talk Safe Space has put this little video up on her YouTube that gives like a really in-depth, thorough, step-by-step process if you need help in figuring out what exactly you want to say in your comment. Again, we have less than 30 days now, so get those comments in because we really want to make some change here, and this is the first step into making sure. So let's get in here to what my first video back is all about. Now, if you follow me on my socials, you know that the last couple months I've been really going hardcore against Autumn Calabreses and BeachBody, especially with the release of the 4-week gut health protocol that they have put out. And there is a lot of pushback against this program from registered dietitians and nutritionists and physicians, as well as Beachbody coaches themselves who have been expressing how they do not like the restrictions that are coming from this elimination diet, which should be monitored by a medical professional, and that they just can't do it. And you know, the call outs and the criticisms around this program are definitely getting to Autumn. You can tell because she's gotten a lot more bitchy, a lot more condescending in her Instagram rants, and her latest one just really lit flames from the sides of my face because of the toxic manipulative gaslighting that she just spews from her mouth at all times. I'm going to be breaking down the last like 6-ish minutes of her latest problematic rant because she said some really like just problematic things, and I'm just really tired of her being placed on a pedestal as a fitness and nutrition expert when she is the last person that anybody should be seeking this advice from, and I'm going to be dissecting this as we listen. So a really quick trigger warning here is this does talk about diet culture, and there is disordered eating talk here, and there's misogyny and fat phobia laced in here. Thank you, Autumn. So just a little warning for that before we get started, but here we go.
It's always a learning process, and if you come into that just looking to learn your body a little bit more every single day, the process becomes that much more enjoyable. You're not doing it to punish yourself, right? We're not giving up alcohol for these 4 weeks to punish ourselves. We're giving it up to go, let me just do let me just clean some things out. Let me feel better. Let me see what really impacts me, what makes me feel good, and what makes me not feel good. And you guys, healthy food, it's not a punishment. It's not restriction. It drives me insane that we have this mindset that eating healthy is all of a sudden diet culture. Like, I've kind of kept my mouth shut about this for a long time, but it enrages me. It enrages me that people are like, if I can't eat cookies every day, that's diet culture. I'm like, no, that's health. Sorry, it just is. Like, eating healthy is self-love, and saying eat the entire bag of chips, drink the whole bottle of wine every single night, that is not self-love. And I'm so tired of people standing on their platforms and going, Autumn preaches diet culture because she tells you can only have a cocktail a couple times a week, and you can only have dessert a couple times a week, and you're a bad person for trying to teach people that way. And I'm like, guys, do you realize that there was a time that most of the food that we consume, especially as Americans, there was a time that those things didn't exist. They are made in a factory, and there was a time that they weren't there. It wasn't even an option. Like, there was a time that the only option was to eat the things that grew outside.
So let's start with a little definition here, okay? Diet culture is the pervasive belief that appearance and body shape are more important than physical, psychological, and general well-being. It is the idea that controlling your body, particularly your diet, by limiting what and how much you eat is normal. So I ask you, Autumn, what is it that you're doing with the 4-week gut protocol and every other program that you've released with Beachbody? Especially when you continue to contradict what you say, like when you say it's not about the weight, yet you continuously showcase your weight loss with this program, as well as the majority of the progress photos that you're sharing from this program are of the coaches who are talking about their weight loss. And I'm sorry, but somebody losing 11.8 pounds in 1 week is not healthy. It is not healthy.
Be it plants and or animals. Like, not something developed in a chemistry lab. But all of a sudden we're like, well, because it's there, I should be able to eat it, and you shouldn't tell me I can't. I'm like, I'm not telling you you can't. Your body, your choice. You do whatever you want with it. All I'm here to do is give you guys guidelines and say, this will probably help you feel this way, and that will probably make you feel that way. You take that in.
So again, this good food will make you feel this way. This bad food will make you feel shitty. Again, good and bad food. We're attaching moral value to food when we shouldn't be. Food is food.
You do with it what you want to do with it. It's your body. I'm not shaming anybody for it. I just want people to feel good, but I also want people to stop hiding behind the diet culture thing that has come out of nowhere.
Okay. Diet culture has not come out of nowhere. It's been ever present in our lives since the time of the ancient Greeks, but it really started getting momentum in the early 19th century. Here's some examples for you. Just 1 second, okay? A brief history of dieting through the decades. 1890, the water and vinegar diet. Wow, that sounds fantastic. 1920, the grapefruit diet. That sounds familiar, right? Grapefruit diet. 1929, the cigarette diet. Called the Reach for Lucky campaign, tobacco company Lucky Strike promoted their cigarettes to women to reduce sweets consumption that made you fat, as nicotine suppresses appetite. 1963, Weight Watchers was founded. So that's like the grandfather of the modern weight loss industry. 1975, the paleo diet came about. We all know what the paleo diet is. 1977, Slim Fast. The diet shake was born. There are now a bunch of companies selling shake-based weight loss. BeachBody and Shakeology. 1992, the Atkins diet. 1995, the Zone diet. 2002, paleo again. 2011, the HCG diet. Y'all remember that? Where people were taking drops of a pregnancy hormone under their tongue, combined with eating only 500 to 800 calories per day. Which was it? Was it the calorie restriction, or was it the HCG drops? I'm gonna let you guess on that one. Give you one guess. In 2019, what do we have here? Gut health. The link between the gut and the rest of the body starts hitting popular culture, with more and more people trying fermented foods and probiotics and restricting certain foods in the name of the microbiome.
Who does that sound like? Who does it sound like?
Just some examples there of how long diet culture has been around. Autumn, check your facts. I know for me personally, when I stopped placing a moral value on food and just enjoying my food and moving my body because I love it and it makes me feel good, and I'm not associating exercise as a punishment for, eating a cheeseburger or having some ice cream, having my favorite foods and enjoying them. Everything changed for me with my mindset and the way that I feel about my body. It only helped me to love myself more, just me as I am right now. Let's continue.
Can I also point something else out? I'm on my soapbox this morning. That, ladies, it's only us. I hate saying that, but it really is. I've yet to have a man come at me and tell me that when I tell them to, like, when I say this is eating healthy, I've never had a guy come at me and be like, you're teaching diet culture. I get attacked by women. It's us looking to attack each other, and it's us looking to say, like, I need a reason and I need to, make an excuse for why I can't do it. Guys don't do that. Guys are just like, yeah, I ate like crap and I don't like the way I look, and it is what it is. And when I'm ready to make a change, I'll make a change. Like, they take full responsibility. They take full ownership. They don't point and be like, well, I should be allowed to have it this way. And you guys.
Do they though? Do they? It's the internalized misogyny for me, girl. Because you know what? Men absolutely feel the pressures of diet culture, Autumn. Because according to NEDA, National Eating Disorder Awareness, despite the stereotypes that eating disorders only occur in women, about 1 in 3 people struggling with an eating disorder is male. And subclinical eating disordered behaviors, including binge eating, purging, laxative abuse, and fasting for weight loss, are nearly as common among men as they are among women. In the United States alone, eating disorders will affect 10 million males at some point in their lives. Due in large part to cultural bias, they're much less likely to seek treatment for their eating disorder. Several factors lead to men and boys being under and underdiagnosed for an eating disorder. Men can face a double stigma for having a disorder characterized as feminine or gay, and for seeking psychological help. Again, it's the misogyny for me. Additionally, assessment tests with language geared to women and girls have led to misconceptions about the nature of disordered eating in men. Studies suggest that risk of mortality for males with eating disorders is higher than it is for females. Early intervention is critical. She has a son. She has a son who is the prime age for this to happen to a boy. The messaging that she is sending him is just, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Also, as a side note, LGBTQ people and people of color are also significantly less likely to receive help for their ED issues because of the stigma and biases surrounding their culture and their identities. And let's just finish this last little bit that she felt the need to rant about.
All for self-love. I am all for everybody is beautiful. Every body, individual body, is beautiful. But I am not for telling people that certain things are healthy when they're not. And if you even compare health magazines, a men's health magazine to a women's health magazine, you will never see on the cover of a men's health magazine somebody that has a significant amount of weight to lose with the caption that it is healthy. You guys, I'm using the word health. I'm not saying beautiful. I'm not saying loved. I'm not saying worthy. I'm saying health. Because there are certain health conditions that come with not eating right, not exercising all the time. And so I just want us, one as a society, but really as women, right? Like I said, I'm speaking to my ladies right now. I want us to just own it. Let's just own it. And by the way, own it in the best way. Yeah, this is how I want to eat and I feel good about it. Great. Yes. Love you. Do you. There's no shame in it. Nobody. Look, I know there's trolls on the internet and they want to shame everybody for everything. Y'all can't be affected by people you don't know whose opinion has nothing to do with you. So you do you and you love yourself on every step of the journey. But we just have to acknowledge that certain things aren't healthy and certain things are. And that's okay. And it's not diet culture, and it's not bad, and it doesn't make somebody a bad person for wanting to teach it, and it doesn't make somebody a bad person if they don't want to have anything to do with it. It's just personal choice. So anyways.
It is the blatant fat phobia for me, girl. How dare you, in one breath, say that you were all about self-love and everybody is beautiful and body positivity, and then in the next say You would never see someone with significant amount of weight to lose on the cover of a health magazine saying, this is healthy. Really? Like you've earned your magazine covers by your own merits. Have you? Have you, Autumn? No, you have not, because BeachBody has had to pay to put you on the cover of a magazine to promote your disordered eating, dysfunctional programs that are harming people, especially the people in larger bodies who are following you. Like, you're gonna sit here and try to tell me that, okay, let's take Lizzo for an example, right? A queen, a big girl, and you're gonna sit there and tell me that because of her size and the shape of her body that she's not healthy? Bitch, she eats a mainly vegan diet. She trains like no other because she's literally running around stage, singing, dancing, playing a motherfucking flute for 3 hours at a time whenever she has her shows, without even looking like she's struggling to do so. All the while, Autumn, currently, you look so run down and exhausted all the time because you're constantly restricting, and you can't even do a full push-up anymore. But you're the expert in fitness and nutrition, right? When I saw this, I knew I had to give myself more time to really dissect and break down this toxic bullshit. She's so wrong in just so many ways. She has done and continues to do so much damage, especially the people who are following her that live in larger bodies. We have to stop placing a moral value on food. There is no good or bad food. And we really need to stop listening to these fake quack fitness professionals who are only profiting from the hate and the insecurities that we have with our bodies, who tell us that our bodies in their current state are wrong and that they need fixing. Finally, I wanted to share this reel from Jenny Schatzley, I think that's how you say her last name, that I saw on Instagram, and I think it's just really like a wonderful positive note and palate cleanser to end this video on. As a woman and a mother of 3 daughters, it just really hit me in the feels and just resonated with me. So I wanted to share it with all of you because I really think it's time that we start breaking the cycle. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, sorry it may be a little rough. Like I said, it's been a year since I have recorded a YouTube video for you guys. But if you enjoyed it, please, I encourage you to share with somebody you love, someone who you think will benefit from seeing this. Again, I'm going to leave off with that reel that I was talking about, and I really hope you all have a great day. Rebel, rebel, you little devils, and I will catch you later. Bye.
I need to stay slim to be attractive to men. My thighs are so big. Look how ugly they are. Look at that poor girl, she's so big. She shouldn't be wearing those shorts. I can't eat carbs or I'll get fat. My worth is not connected to my weight, and neither is yours.